MEAN.
This is the tale of the blind. Blindness may result from a disease, injury, or other conditions that limit vision. Inability is not disability. The blind may seem like the forgotten citizen of this world, but they too can equally contribute to the social economic development of South Sudan. This is how they live their lives in search for basic livelihood and better education. Dominic Wani, a teacher at Buluk School of the Blind in Juba, who himself is blind, says, "There was a time not long ago when most people thought that blind people could never learn to read. People thought that the only way to read was to look at words with their eyes, but thanks to a young French boy named Louis Braille. Blind from the age of 3, young Louis desperately wanted to read. He realized the vast world of thought and ideas that was locked out to him because of this disability, and he was determined to find the key to this door for himself. And for all other blind persons, he developed the Braille system that now is internationally recognized. The blind are living through the Braille system all over the world. The Braille is a transcription of the prints into dots. Jackson Lobile, a pupil in primary Favrajaf School of Blind, explains their ordeal.
When you still begin these things, so that you start from the cell block. You just start from the cell block when you know, but when if you are still, you don't know how to read the letter A, so actually you still repeat these things. Up to when you know, and then when you know how to write the letter up to the Z, and then you know how to write the words.
Dominic Wani says they teach the pupils how to read and write, and this is possible through the sense of touch.
Education, of course, is the key for life. And here, what we are doing here, the blind persons are learning through the Braille system. And the Braille system is the reading and the writing system for the blind all over the world. That is the first thing that is to be introduced to the people. Coming from home, you need to tell them that you are going to deal with the Braille. And Braille is not the ordinary print. It is written, it is used in form of dots or symbols. Then now you will give him or her this cell block. Tell her that it is now a wooden piece of cell block. Then there are dots. You will tell them from there, let them fill here, one, like this, like that. Then when filling, then you will tell them to begin counting. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again.
Inclusive education is a phrase used to describe the joint education of special needs and typically developing children, so that they can study together and don't feel isolated. It is often misunderstood and misused concept. Many schools claim to be inclusive, but with the best will in the world, few are. So what is it all about? Let's find from the Undersecretary, Ministry of General Education, Michael Lopuke.
The inclusiveness of education in South Sudan has not been quite substantial, in a way that categories when we talk about inclusive education, we need to look into addressing the needs of children or learners with the different disabilities, that are children with the ear impairment or sight impairment, that is blind, children who are deaf, children who have physical disabilities, and children who have mental retarded, with children with low intelligence. And quite a lot of this requires very specialized training for the teachers in order to create an inclusive environment.
Inclusive schools learn that everyone has strength and weakness. They learn to appreciate these differences and how to collaborate in order to accomplish something. Jimmy Okwera, a pupil in Primary 4 at Rajaf School of Blind, who comes all the way from Gumbo, says mobility is a major challenge.
Because, for example, now, we as the pupils, we don't have money for us in order for us to come from home to pay for those people who, for the drivers, for the transport. We don't have. So we need the government and the NGOs to assist us here in this center. Not only that one, for example, me, I'm staying in Gumbo. So likewise today I come from there using footing up to here now. So which is very difficult for us as a blind people to work on foot.
Because of this, it is important for a school's whole community to understand inclusion and make it a goal. School administrators, teachers, parents, and kids all have to buy into its value. When this happens, everyone benefits.